Kissy Missy is a very interesting character. She is seen as sort of a lost soul with a loving heart. However, this friendly soul's fate does not have a happy ending. At least that's what we are led to believe. So let's take a look at everything we know about Kissy Missy. Huggy Wuggy's better half and pink counterpart, Kissy Missy, has a strange way of making any toy collection feel whole. She proved herself to be a perfect follow-up to Huggy Wuggy, making Playtime Co. a household name. No other plush could love you this much. The toy version of Kissy Missy is very similar to Huggy Wuggy. They are very alike, except for the color of their fur. Both have red lips, yellow hands and feet, and a blue bow tie. However, Kissy Missy has eyelashes. She was made in 1985, just 1 year after Huggy Wuggy was created. But why was she even made in the first place? Why make the exact same toy? Well, due to Huggy Wuggy's massive popularity, Playtime Co. knew they needed to seize the opportunity and design a female counterpart to even further boost their likeness. Thus, Kissy Missy was created. This was and still is a common trope in almost every industry to date. There usually is a boy and girl version of a popular toy. This is to appeal to all kinds of kids, even making different variants of some toys to increase sales. Anything for the money. Huggy Wuggy was originally designed as a toy intended solely for providing friendly love and affection through hugging. His long arms allowed him to fully wrap them around you, giving you the most realistic friendly hug ever from a toy. This is how he got his name, Huggy Wuggy. With that being said, we can assume the same logic for Kissy Missy. She was designed to give children love and affection considering her name. These affectionate qualities would cross over to her personality when experimented on. In winter of 1991, Playtime Co. created the bigger bodies version of Kissy Missy. With declining profits and the company's ongoing financial problems, the Bigger Bodies initiative was proposed to create giant toys to increase the workforce while cutting costs as a potential solution. This was the purpose of the Bigger Bodies initiative. However, finding people to willingly give their lives would be difficult. Therefore, the founder of Playtime Co., Elliot Ludwig, announced the opening of Playcare, Playtime Co.'s new on-site orphanage. It is widely thought that Kissy Missy is one of those orphans. Unlike the other toys, who are very hostile, she appears to be kind, sweet, and helpful towards us the player, even going as far as assisting us in opening the door gate via the lever, rather than opening the door and attacking us. In Chapter 3, while almost ambushing us, she rather decides to spare our lives after mistaking us for a threat, also acting as Poppy's form of transportation companion, or even servant, doing all of this to help us stop the prototype. So as we can see, she seems to be very nice, while also having obedient qualities. However, in the Hour of Joy tape, she killed the train workers who were escorting her to the Playcare, showing us a much more ruthless and merciless side similar to Huggy Wuggy. Although it's important to point out that she did return to her original position soon afterwards. This implies that she didn't fully participate in the rebellion, proving that she can in fact become a monster when she needs to, but chooses not to. According to the digital collectible campaign, she is a stickler for rules and does not hold back on reprimanding those who go against her policies. Her poster reads, "Do be kind to others, do show up on time, and do not hide behind doors to scare Leith Pierre." The don'ts are listed as don't stay past 8 p.m., don't misuse company time, don't tamper with machinery, and don't enter Innovation Wing without authorization. So with all of that information being said, Kissy Missy's personality is that of a kind and loving creature, only turning malevolent when she needs to or feels threatened. Now, a restricted edited tape shows the events that occurred on August 8th, 1995, the day the Hour of Joy took place. This is a relocation tape that shows us the steps of how to transport a Bigger Bodies experiment. At the beginning of the tape, it states that it has been altered by a third party. Throughout this tape, text is edited over the video telling whoever is watching it to do things that will help the experiment escape. For example, to loosen the straps instead of keeping them tight. On that day, Kissy was loaded onto a cargo train to be relocated to Playcare per the Bigger Bodies contingency plan. Once the train train arrived at the new location, she was suddenly released from the straps, and seconds later, the hour of joy took place. Influenced by the prototype, Kissy Missy knocked down 2 workers handling her and later chased down another worker who ran away from her. By 11:14 a.m., she returned to the same position she was originally, but covered in blood and surrounded by corpses. Like I mentioned before, her returning to this position shows she might not have wanted to fully participate in the slaughter. After the hour of joy, with the factory now abandoned, Kissy Missy would roam around inside by herself, then soon teaming up with Poppy. She would be present in 2005 when we, the player, return to look for our missing coworkers. Chapter 2 is where we see Kissy Missy for the first time. She simply assists us before walking back into the darkness. She appears after attempting to enter the cart corridors. The door on the other side of the gate rises, revealing her silhouette. She walks towards the gate in a similar manner to Huggy Wuggy. This of course leads us to believe that it's actually Huggy Wuggy rather than Kissy. When she reaches the gate, she notices us on the other side. Kissy tilts her head and stares at us for a moment before deciding what to do next. She then pulls down on the lever nearby, but her hand slips off of it, so she tries for a second time and successfully pulls the lever. As the gate slowly rises, Kissy turns around, looking at the player once again, and walks away, back into the darkness, proving that she truly does not want to hurt us if she doesn't have to. We did not pose a threat at the time, so she decided to let us be. In chapter 3, we see a lot more of her. Kissy Missy makes her first appearance in Home Sweet Home. We find her sitting inside of a room by herself, looking at a picture of a girl. It's thought that the girl in this photo is who Kissy Missy used to be. It's as if she is reminiscing on her past life. This could have also been the room that she stayed in. After leaving Home Sweet Home, we suddenly start to get attacked by Kissy Missy before Poppy talks her down. Kissy carries Poppy around, always keeping Poppy on her shoulder and helping her reach high places, as we see them do this while turning on the power at the Playcare. This is actually the first time we get a good up-close look at Kissy Missy. While she was aggressive at first, it's important to point out that she looks very distraught, crossing her arms and legs as if she feels uncomfortable or genuinely sad. This further proves the idea that she is truly a lost soul. Afterwards, Kissy teams up with Poppy and us to take down Catnap in the prototype. Now, the end of chapter 3 is likely the last time we will see Kissy Missy. After Poppy shows us the Hour of Joy tape, she tells Kissy Missy to stay and pull the lever that will send us and Poppy down. As we descend, we hear shrieking from what sounds like an attack, implying that she was attacked or kidnapped, presumably by the prototype, or more likely, Dog Day. Poppy desperately attempts to raise the lift again to help Kissy before the hatch closes, but ultimately fails, leaving Kissy Missy's fate unknown. That might be the last time we see Kissy Missy, at least the last time we see her alive. That is the complete history of Kissy Missy, everything we know about her so far and all of the places we have seen her. I see Kissy Missy as a troubled soul that only wants to be free. There are a bunch of theories about who she is, if she's one of the orphans or if she is one of the employees of Playtime Co. But that's for a different video. Is Kissy Missy your favorite character? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like horror game content like this, please consider subscribing. Also, if you want to support the channel more, you can become a member. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at TerrifiedT. Thanks for watching.